Hello, one and all, and today we have Attack on Titan. Yes, Attack on Titan is one of the best anime you will ever watch. For the first 3 seasons, it's a 10 out of 10. It was created by Wick Studio, which, if you know who they are legendary for making action scenes. They do all the action scenes in Free Ren and Spy Family. They have been known for their animation to be 10 to 15 years ahead of everybody else, and it really shows. Attack on Titan is one of the only ones that they exclusively made everything with. And they found out from experience that they take a long time doing it. That's right. So Wick Studio normally just does action scenes now for other other companies instead of making their own anime, because of how long it took for Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan for 3 seasons is just legendary. 10 out of 10. Not disputed in any way. If you want something that's really going to take you to the edge of your seat, it's this anime for sure. The 4th season is not a 10 out of 10, and it's not even made by Wick Studio anymore. Wick Studio leaves after the 3rd season, and you really see the downplay in anime, or at least the animation. But that's not all the anime's fault. The animation is, but not the story. The 4th season kind of doesn't have a great story, and the reason why is because the manga didn't have a great story at the end. The anime was faithful to the manga when they had a choice to change it or not, and they didn't change it, which I think is the right move, because the anime should be reflected on the story in the actual story by the author, or at least that's how I feel, even if it's total trash. And sadly, it is total trash. The 4th season. Now, it's not unwatchable. It's not horrific. It's they do the best that they can with the story that they are given. And the 4th season is still worth watching and does not ruin the whole entire series. You just have to think about it for like the 3 seasons that come before the 4th season is its separate story, and the 4th season's like the unwanted sequel. That's the way I look at it. Attack on Titan's gonna get 9.2 from me, simply because the 4th season is not up to canon with the rest of them. Now, this is mature content. I wouldn't show anyone below 17. There is going to be some nudity, but it's not in a gross way of what you're thinking. The Titans, as you notice, are nude, but that's not actually like real human bodies or anything. It's hard to explain without ruining it, because it becomes a plot point how their bodies are different than, human bodies. So I'm not gonna ruin it. There's also a big twist with the Titans and everything else. It's definitely an anime worth watching if you haven't watched it. It does deserve all the hype it gets, and like I said, for 3 seasons, it's almost near perfect. The only catchphrase to that is the 2nd season is really short compared to seasons 1 and 3. With the 4th season, remember the 4th season is the worst, and it's the longest out of all of them. But like I said, the 4th season is still worth watching. It's not unwatchable. You just may get to the end and you're like, what did I just watch? Versus all the rest of the stuff. Now, there is hope for Attack on Titan. The author may return to it someday and fix the ending, but right now this is what we have. And like I said, the ending does not ruin the whole show. So do not think because this guy is saying it has a terrible ending that we can't enjoy Attack on Titan. You will love it for at least 3 seasons, and who knows, maybe you will like the 4th season. It's just not me, and I knew I wasn't going to like it before it even came out because I read ahead. This is one of the few series I actually read ahead because it was just so darn good for 3 seasons. Alright, well, that's my review. 9.2, highly recommended. Attack on Titan.